Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been such a long time since I posted a video here on YouTube, at least maybe about 3 months or so. You'll have to excuse my hair. I just showered, I showered like 2 or 3 hours ago now, but my hair takes so long to dry. And I am quite a lot of different colors. I have a really bad tan because I spent almost like a week and a half outside painting my house. So that was a whole ordeal all on its own, and I'm still not done because it hasn't stopped raining. Today is the first day we haven't had any rain, I think, in maybe about a week or so. So I still have work to do outside before the cold weather sets in, and it is coming fast here in Newfoundland. It actually felt like fall. Excuse me, I have allergies today as well. It actually felt like fall back in August. So where have I been? Most of you have been following me around for a while know that during the summer I have a seasonal job where I work at a tourist information center in the town that I live in, and I started a job there in June, beginning of June, and this year I was supposed to work until last week. Actually, last week should have been my last week, but because business was slow, the people that I work for decided to shut down early, so I was laid off 2 weeks early. So I took advantage of those 2 weeks, and I took the time to paint the house and get things done around the house. I did some winter shopping. You can see that things look a little bit different here. I changed around my room back, I think it was maybe in June, late June, July. I took down my stands here. These are the ones that I had on the wall with the printers and my Cricut and papers and all that stuff on it, because I'm really getting into crochet. I'm not saying that I'm not going to be doing art anymore, because I am, but I'm trying to keep something just for myself, and a lot of things that I've been doing art-wise have just been for me lately or for Patreon, and it seems that people are more inclined to buy my crochet stuff, so I've kind of kept one for like my hobby and one for like what I want to make money at. Not saying that I'm not trying to make money at my artwork either, because I am. But things are just moving a little bit differently than I had expected. So yeah, I spend quite a bit of time crocheting, and I've actually just recently, like in the past week when we've had all this rainy weather, I started this last Saturday on the weekend. So I think like the 3rd of September or something like that. And I created a little duck pattern right here. So this little guy is actually going to be available to buy on my Etsy shop if you want to buy the plush, or if you are a crocheter and you want to crochet yourself. Like I like to offer my products for people who don't know how to crochet, or people who they do and they just like to buy other people's artwork. I guess I still consider this artwork. It's just fiber art. So I'm gonna offer the pattern on Etsy, and it's gonna be like an instant download type thing. So I think he is super cute. After I do the markets in October, I'm probably gonna put whatever I have left up on Etsy for sale. And I know buying things in Canada is a little bit iffy right now because the shipping is so much, but keep in mind these are handmade items and you can't buy these things in stores, and you're not only supporting you know, a little business per se, a little hobbyist, you're also supporting somebody's dreams, you know, buy a little ducky. Anyway, I have a lot of these made so far. I have a lot, and I just started another one. I'd like to have 6 to take, because at Cobbs Pond, it's like a Rotary park, and there are a lot of ducks there, and there are a lot of mallard ducks there, so I think it would have been cute to have some ducks. Anyway, that's what I'm currently working on. I'm also making little dinosaur keychains. I'm also working on a little forest creature, if I could spin him around. He's not done yet. I'm still not decided on whether or not I want to keep this face white. I was going to put fur around him, like a, not like a winter coat or whatever, but like some like fuzz fur kind of thing. And I was going to make it white, so I was kind of hoping that would offset just this white patch on his face. And I was thinking about maybe making some white flowers to stick on him or something. I don't know. Yeah, like the white face might not stick, but I kind of like where everything else is going. I do have some footage of me changing around this. I think I still have it on the computer. If I do, I'll insert it here and just go from there. I don't even know what to include in the vlog. I haven't vlogged for so long, so we'll see where this goes, and hopefully I get enough to put up a video. Alright guys, so I haven't vlogged in a while, but I thought that I would show you kind of what I'm doing here. I was going to get a big white shelf to go on this wall right here to put my wool in, because I'm going to be placing like a $400 order for wool soon, and it's going to be like 70-80 odd balls of wool, and I just need the space. And I was going to get this big white shelf that was going to go right here, but that means adding another item to this room, including everything that's in here. And as you can see, I just smacked into this, and there's not a whole lot of room to move as it is. So what I was going to do, these are my sewing tables I'm going to just put over here. What I was going to do was take apart this shelf into two different sections and kind of place one piece right here and one piece right here, and then I can store my wool in those shelves. I don't know what it's going to look like. Worst case, I put everything back the way it is, but I thought that it seems like it's very close up, but I can't get like a whole lot of viewing space here. But I thought I would take them down and put my printer and my Cricut somewhere else, and possibly use this because I can put my two plants on the top of this shelf here once it's down here on the side. That's the plan. I don't know if it's going to be ugly, but I figured I would give it a go, see if I like it before I spent $80 in this flimsy shelf. Worst case is, if I really do need more room, these wooden shelves are at Walmart for $38. I can easily pick one of these up instead of spending extra money in this flimsy shelf that I was going to get. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing. So I figured I would record it in case this makes it into a studio vlog at some point, because I do plan on getting back into doing them. It's currently the end of July and I'm still at work. But let's go and take this down, organize it the way that I want it to look, and see what it looks like. And if it looks like crap, then I'll put it all back together and stick it back in the corner again. We'll see what happens. Why is it that cleaning starts out with a bigger mess before it starts getting better? Oh my god. What have I done? Alright guys, so this is what I've settled on. The room is not even big enough for me to stand back and show you what I've got done. So I've got a working table over here. There's Archer. Leave it. Leave it. He's already maimed one of those fuzzy balls of wool. But this is what I've got done. I took down the shelf and made it into two shelving units. Stored my printer and my Cricut underneath there. I only use that a couple times a month, if that, right now, so that's okay being down there. I'm gonna be ordering a lot more wool, so I'm just concerned I'm not gonna have enough room for it all, but I kind of like how it looks. And I've got these drawers. That's the drawers from my longer storage bin I have stacked over there. It's not going to fall, I don't think. The wool's not heavy, but it's kind of sketchy, and I wouldn't want it to fall forward and then knock all of Jeremy's stuff off the wall here. So I am going to check. I have to go grocery shopping on Friday, so I'm going to check to see if there's something at the dollar store. Maybe I can get 6 cubes that stack, like, you know, stock locker organizers. I don't know if I can get that in Gander and if they're relatively cheap or not. So we're going to check that out. If not, I might just take some Gorilla Tape and put on the back and just stick them on the wall so they don't come forward. But they are kind of tilted backwards. It's kind of hard to see here, but they are tilted back, so they shouldn't fall forward, and they're kind of like behind these little clips right here. This one here, not so much. So I don't know if it's going to fall. I hope it doesn't, because I wouldn't want that to happen. But yeah, so I put my other plant up there, and I really like how this turned out, and I'm already wanting to sit down and do some crochet stuff. So these are some of the things I've been working on. I have an order for a couple of axolotls, so I'm working on those, and I have a bee order as well that goes with that, and I have those done over here. And then we have a crab that's also already sold, so we're working on that. The watermelon goat is still not finished. I started this before I started work in June. that hasn't moved since. And then we have the mushroom dude that I did a pattern testing for before I went to work in June. So that was that's pretty much all I've been working on. And the Cheshire Cat right here, been working on that off and on as well. And I have a white rabbit going over here. This one here, I don't know if it's sold yet or not. I might keep it for myself. But one of the reasons why I wanted to have something stacked right here was to put some things up that I'm keeping for myself. So I don't really have a lot of room for that at the moment. But I kind of like how it looks anyway, like I had mentioned. But I'm rambling now. I got a couple things down there that I got to figure out what I'm going to do with, and I don't know what to do with that yet. And then the desk and everything, you know, also kind of looks the same. So that hasn't changed at all. So it's kind of, can't even stand back to give you like a full view, but that's what it looks like, and I'm satisfied with it for now. So if I get something that's going to fix this over here to make it a little bit more nicer looking, I'll give an update at that point in time, I guess. I don't know. I haven't vlogged in a while, so this is a bit awkward. So I've got you at this very unappealing angle. It's the only thing that I can do. My tripod's not working. My whole life is not working at the moment. I'm just trying to deal. I've got a mess behind me. As you can see, I'm working on some little ducks. Let me see if I can grab them this way. So this is a little angry duck that I made with my own pattern, and I'm contemplating whether or not I should add this to Etsy as well. I haven't seen too many duck patterns like this one, and I think he's quite cute. I mean, you don't have to give him angry eyes, and you don't even have to give him a knife if you don't want to, but I have the knife sewed on underneath the arm, so I just need to tack this down right here, and then it'll be good to go. So these I'm going to sell these for about $12 at the market. I don't know if it's going to be too high. I think it's kind of reasonably priced because they do take me a couple of hours to make, and I thought that it would be a good starting point. It's my first craft fair that I'm going to with this kind of thing, so I'm going to try and, you know, feel out what people are thinking about the prices. And then I have another one, like I had mentioned, later in October, so I would try to adjust the prices then if need be. And the prices that I have on these might be okay for the might not be okay for the Eastport area, but might be okay for the Gander area. So it's really a hit or a miss, but I really think he's cute, and he's about maybe 3-4 inches tall, and he's kind of chunky. So I made my own little pattern for the wings. The feet, I kind of went off of somebody else's pattern, but I did adjust it for myself. But this is the only thing that I took from a free pattern that was online. I don't even know who the creator was, but that's the only thing that I would need to adjust if I were to make a pattern of this to sell, is to find a way to adjust this to make the feet my own pattern rather than skimping off of somebody else, because I did kind of go buy another pattern for that, and I wouldn't want to steal something that belongs to another creator. But the rest of it, the knife, the handle of the knife, how I sewed it together, that was all me. I think I did a really good job considering I don't know what I'm doing. So I think it's really cute. Let me know what you think anyway. I got something else to show you as well. So this is another one that I've done. This is supposed to be a parakeet. I've stitched the nose on a little bit different so it's flat, because parakeets kind of got that flatter nose while the other birds have a, I'm using my hand here, it's a beak, but it's supposed to be a parakeet. I don't have any feet on this one, and I'm contemplating, I think they need feet. And the wings that's on this is different than the mallard duck as well. So in the mallard duck pattern, I'm going to leave it as is, and like I'm trying to again decide whether or not I should include this one and the other duck in the pattern with the mallard duck and have it like a 3 pattern combo and just sell it for a little bit more and have the alterations of these in that pattern. I had originally planned on releasing the pattern like 2 weeks ago, but I'm still trying to make it right, and I want my first pattern to be as good as I can be, rather than just putting it out just for the sake of trying to make some money, because while I am trying to make some money, I want you guys to like the pattern that you're buying as well. So let me know in the comments if you're actually interested in having this as a 3-bird bundle set. There's so many other birds that I would like to make as well, but the budgie or the parakeet, the angry duck, and the mallard I could do as a set, or I can sell the mallard duck as one and then do the modifications for maybe like a half price for additional modifications for the pattern. So I could add the wings, the modification for the beak, and the knife and the feet into like a modification pattern type thing if you want to do something like that. So let me know. I think these are super cute. I really like them, and I hope you guys would like them too. So let me know what you think about them down in the comments. Let me know if you want to see patterns for these. And I'm going to put them on Etsy. I think what I'm going to do as well, that if anyone signs up in the $15 tier over on Patreon, if you're interested in patterns, I am really hoping to get out one pattern a month, even if it is something small. That's what I kind of want to get into, that I think maybe even the middle tier, which I think is $10. I don't even know my own tiers over on Patreon anymore. That if you sign up and that you automatically get the pattern, if I release a pattern that month, you would get it for free, so to speak. So I think that might be something that I could add in addition to my Patreon stuff. So that's what I'm kind of picking over the next couple of days. I'm hoping to get this video up. Oh my goodness, this is Friday. I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna get this video up on Friday. Oh my god, it is Friday. Next weekend is the craft event over in Eastport, so let's aim for this video to be up by Monday or Tuesday of next week, and then the next video that you'll see will have snippets from the event on the 7th over on the Eastport Peninsula here in Newfoundland, and I'm going to go and get some work done. Alright guys, so it is October 1st. This is what I'm working on. I'm going to call the video done here, but before I go, I just wanted to show you what I was working on. I have this goat right here. It's a different view because we're actually in the living room today. We have this goat here. He's quite big. That's my water bottle over there. So you can see the difference in the size. And so I have the tail left to go on this guy. I have to sew the feet on about 4 ducks. And I'm trying to, sorry about Archer over there in the corner. I'm trying to finalize this pattern here for the mallard duck. And I just need to put the feet in and add a picture at the beginning. And this one is all done. I have Jeremy, my husband, he's doing some proofreading for me. And look at this guy over here. He's chasing the lights on the floor. He spends most of the day doing this. It's not healthy for him, and we don't know how to stop it. But then we've got this one right here who can't leave my side. And then we have the cat here taking up a good portion of the couch, having a snooze. So, I don't know if I can get her face. Oh, big yawns. Anyway, I'm going to go finish this, and I'll be back next week with a last minute market prep, the market, and how I did at the market, I guess. All right, guys, see you in the next one.